Hello, welcome to She. She is safe haven for Eve, where you be, become, and boast. Be who you are, become your better self, and boast about it by sharing with the world.
You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Eve Haven. My name is Nay.
And I'm Double R.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, let's get into it. Today's topic is Give Us Barabbas.
Give us Barabbas.
Give Us Barabbas.
Let's do it.
Now, that is a topic that came to mind in view of the most recent incidents that happened in America.
Okay.
Won't mention the incident by name, but perhaps as we go through this, people will understand. So give us Barabbas. And Barabas is a biblical figure. So since Barabbas is a biblical figure, indulge me for a minute or two just to read some verses of scriptures taken from Matthew 27 to verify the information.
Okay.
Now at the feast, the governor was want to release unto the people a prisoner. This was during the time of the feast, and it was their custom to do so, whom they would. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, Whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas or Jesus, which is called Christ? For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. When he was set down in the judgment seat, his wife came unto him, and I'll skip over that just a little bit. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether a twain will ye that I released unto you? They said, Barabbas. And the governor said, Why? What evil hath this man done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified, but give us Barabbas. Now, who was Barabbas? Barabbas, according to some things that I've been reading, hold on, let me find it here because I thought I had it. Barabbas was in prison for leading the insurrection of the Roman Empire. And during that resurrection, many people died. Not insurrection. I don't know why you want to keep saying resurrection. I guess I'm thinking about Easter already. But anyhow, during that resurrection, many... Oh, what is wrong? During that insurrection, lots of people died.
Okay.
Roman soldiers died. The protector of the emperor died. Lots of people that was Barabbas' supporters, they died. Lots of people died. Now my question is, they cried out. Here you have two stark choices. You have a man or a person who've committed murders, who've led a insurrection against the government, who has caused many lies to be outed, who have caused many people to lose their jobs, lose their familyhood because they were missing from the family. They couldn't go back to their family. And then you have this other person over here who has not committed anything. Matter of fact, what he was trying to do is free the people from the oppression of the Roman government, free the people from the oppression of their mind. He was trying to free the people. But yet, the crowd said, Give us Barabbas. Why is that? Why would a crowd of people want someone who killed, who out people, want someone who destroyed lives? Why would they want that person instead of the person that have no crime against them? Why is that? How does that happen?
Well, This is a heavy topic.
Yes, it is.
But it makes me say there's nothing new under the sun. It makes me say all things are cyclical. And I don't know what makes people cry, condemn the good, and uplift the bad, other than free will and thirst for being in control of one's life. If I am in control of your life, I can say thumbs up to you or thumbs down to you. I then can feel good about that decision because everyone around me feels the same way. We're all in sync. We're the choir in harmony. We're singing the same song and on pitch. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm doing until it is revealed that I killed or I was okay with the killing of a good and decent, just human being.
But does that make any difference at that point?
No, but it doesn't make a difference then, but maybe many years down the road or shortly thereafter, I don't know, it will.
And you know what puzzles me, and this runs the gamut. You have a young man who's upstanding, nice job, going places. Then you have this other guy who is rough and tumble, don't always keep a job, good looking, and that's Barabas.
Right.
This is Jesus.
Right.
Some women will pick Barabas.
All the time.
Then you have these nice women. They're going places. Mm-hmm. They're not the most beautiful, but they're nice looking.
Right.
They have they're gainfully employed. Mm-hmm. They have a good mind on their shoulder. They're very smart. Then you have this young lady over here that does not appear to equal what's going on over here with this young lady. And she always in trouble, rough and tumble, just out there, but appear to be fun. She's engaging, right. And she knows how to get the crowd moving, and she knows how to connect with people. This is Barabas, and this is this young lady over here.
Right.
Lots of men will choose that Barabas.
I think
so. Why? Whether you're dealing with a whole crowd, what is the Minecraft that's going on there?
Because those type of people who are fun and dangerous, dare I say, and who do draw the crowd toward them for nefarious reasons, if you will, there's a sense of mysteriousness in those individuals, and throw caution to the wind, and that adrenaline is addictive. And when you are that type of person, when you see fun in danger,
so it have to be fun and danger.
No, you see fun,
no,
but it's dangerous. But you don't see the danger. It's fun. Like, okay, let's just bring it to modern day. I live in a state where you don't need a helmet to ride a motorcycle. That's fun to some.
But it's dangerous.
It's extremely dangerous.
So it's dangerous. So you must, what you saying?
But they see it as fun.
They see it as fun, but do they not also, is the mystique, the danger and fun together?
It could be. A
mixture of two together?
It makes it more enticing. Because I'm doing that thing that is against most people.
And is it because I would love to do it, but I don't have the nerve, so you admire other people who are doing it?
No, I'm doing it. Let's say I am the crowd that's screaming, give us Barabbas.
No, but I'm talking about the person who's doing it.
Yes.
Barabbas, who's actually doing it.
It might be his nature.
Right, but what I'm trying to get to, is it they scream, give us Barabbas, because Barabas is doing what they really want to do, yes. But they don't have the nerve to do it like true. Barabas.
Yes.
So is that part of it?
Yes.
So that gets the crowd.
They're living vicariously through Barabbas. Barabbas is doing the thing that they want to do. So they don't have the courage, to your point, to do the thing, but they have the courage to scream yes to Barabbas. So he can do it.
So is it Barabbas or the crowd?
Is what, Barabbas or the crowd?
Is it Barabbas who is orchestrating all of this? Or does he know he have the crowd on his side? I'm trying to figure out, is it the followers or the supporters of Barabbas? Or is it Barabbas? I guess it must be both. Well, because Barabbas is giving them some of what they want, like the insurrection, because they did not believe in the Roman government. They were glad that somebody took on the Roman government.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So they said Barabbas because Barabbas was doing something that they could see, feel, and taste. The material world.
They're of the ilk of Barabas. So let me just say how I feel about this, right? Barabbas always existed. We've always, like I said, all things are cyclical. It's going to come back around. Mm-hmm. So Barabbas has always been a part of existence. Mm-hmm. Those types of individuals. Mm-hmm. They just manifest in different forms and different faces and types of, hair texture. But they've always been here, right? Then you've had those people who've been in agreement with the Barabbas types, but never themselves acted as Barabbas does. Now, would Barabbas exist without the followers? Yes. But would he have power without the followers? No. So there's something to the congregation that has to be really looked at, because when the call goes out, if there's no response, Barabbas dies. It might be one of those slow, painful deaths too, because the Barabbas will keep trying and there's no response.
Okay, so in that vein then, so I'm wondering, does the crowd see if Barabbas dies, then in some way they die too?
Yes. So in order for me to sustain life, which then gives my legacy life, I must scream loud and proud for Barabbas, or I die and there's no one behind me. So yes, it's a rabid type of relationship. Give us Barabbas in this instance, I look at as give me life, give me breath,
give me what?
Give me
what I want that I can get through you.
Exactly. Are they using Barabbas?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So the interesting part is, what did Barabbas do to get the crowd so riled up? Because according to what I read about Barabbas, he was a Jew also. He was part of the ruling class. Well, Jesus the Christ was also a Jew. So what was Barabbas? What did he do?
Well,
how did he play on their minds so much that they were able to take a person who didn't commit a crime. Matter of fact, was trying to help them. He was telling them what they would get, or what they could get, or what they would have, what they had access to. He wanted to reveal that to them. He was trying to really help them. But yet, give us Barabbas.
Well, look at it like this, right? If I don't recall, now, I'm no biblical scholar. I'm no theologian. I don't recall a description of Barabbas in the Bible. Is there one?
Except that he was just notable for his insurrection and what happened during his resurrection.
I'm sorry. Physical description.
No, I don't remember a physical description.
Now, the reason why I state that is because a lot of people throughout the world, no matter how long ago it was, people are drawn to those who they feel are attractive. Then, if you add next to their physical attractiveness, their height.
The one thing I did see about Barabbas, he was not a poor person.
Okay.
He was from a wealthy family.
So I'm getting to that, right? Now he's handsome. And he's, let's just say.
That don't fit a lot of people, but go ahead.
It fits those who believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay, all right.
So let's say he's physically handsome, because I don't recall a description. Not only is he physically handsome, he's tall in stature, and dare I say, physically fit. Let's just say.
Okay, all right.
Then
he definitely was a soldier.
Then on top of that, we're going to add wealth. Then on top of all of those things, we're going to add he's a great orator, i.e. con man.
So therefore, all those elements that you just, characteristics that you just pointed out, people are drawn to.
Automatically.
So no matter what then Barabbas would have said to the crowd, no matter what lies or whatever he was selling, they were willing to buy it. Maybe because of some of that, because of the package of the deliverer, but also how he delivered what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like a snake. Like that being that crawls on its belly. I will charm you. If you think about some of the, I don't know, what do you call it? Like in the circus, and they always do like a seductive dance. And it's always
like a snake.
Like a snake. They worm their way seductively into your mind. And you look at that movement as sexy, enticing, and attractive. And then once you add that snake-like movement, there's a sort of charm that goes along with it. It whistles to you. And these people, if you look at, let's just say, that German in that Nazi period of history was not physically attractive in none of the ways I just mentioned, but was a great orator, was a great con man, was conniving and convincing. And think of a Charles Manson. He was nowhere near any of those things, not even wealthy.
But he was
educated
and
enough to entice them.
And he knew enough about psychology.
Exactly.
To get people on the side. So, okay, so give us Barabbas. I think if we bring this back down to our life, every decision we make in our life, are we saying give us Barabbas or give us, dare I say, the Christ? And I don't want to make it but religious.
Right.
Or dare I say, give us Barabbas, who is, help me come up with the description for notorious, who is representative of lies, deceit, a conniving individual, a slickster, a good talker, people who are able to convince people even when they're telling a lie? Or do we choose the person who we know have the best interest in their hearts for our well-being? What are we choosing today? Are we choosing that Barabbas? Or are we choosing the other person? And I think for every decision in our lives, those are the two stark choices that always available to us.
Yeah, like I said.
So what are we choosing?
All things are cyclical and there's nothing new under the sun. You can say Barabbas, you can say the Christ, you can say a slickster, you can say a good person, you can say a can of oil, and you can say a bed of roses. It all boils down to good and bad and right and wrong. So is there a binary choice? I don't think so. But what I will say is this. The lie is fun, it's juicy, it's bells and whistles.
That's Barabbas.
The truth is boring and plain and quiet.
We can even look at some of the television shows.
Yes.
Sports.
Yes.
Dangerous but fun. Some of
fun.
the Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of New York, all these housewives shows. Those are the kinds of Barabbas decisions that we make in our lives. I know that we don't always think about it like that, but it is. The news media sometimes could be the Barabbas because, let's face it, the news media have devolved into just shows. All they care about is ratings right now.
That's it.
But there are some other things, clean stuff that we can read.
The truth is boring and it's not fun.
Yes.
So yes, the majority.
Walking in nature, looking at nature, bird watching, lots of other stuff. So what are we choosing in our life? That's what we have to really look at.
What we need to look at is the nature of the human. Why are we choosing the minstrel shows? Because that's what I think of all reality television now. I promise you I do. Why are we choosing the Barabbases of the world to lead us? Why are we easily swayed by the calm. We need to be,
because it's what? Entertaining?
It's
fun,
very entertaining
and dangerous.
Right. It's not the truth, because the truth is boring. It's quiet, and the truth, dare I say, is not attractive.
But it will set you free.
It will.
It will, because it
will.
frees the mind from all the Barabbas tendency that comes along with that mindset.
Lies let me get away from my truth.
Yes.
So if my truth is I'm a hillbilly named Jim Bob in the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia,
and I'm not accepting that truth.
But because my skin is absent melanin, right? And I'm inbred and I'm poor, but Tariq Johnson in the inner city has more than me. How dare that be? How dare Tariq Johnson or Quita Jones have more than me, and I'm Jim Bob from Appalachia.
And therefore,
because I've been lied to my whole life that I'm better than them.
And when the crowd get together, they say, give us Barabas, because they're going to make all of this all right with me. Because right now I am so angry at what I think of the unfairness to me.
That's right.
So again, bringing it back to home, and that's a good example. What do we choose in our lives every single day? And all the examples are all around us. All the shows, all the sports, all the music.
Supports my feelings about my station in life.
Exactly.
I want Barabas. I don't want the good and good.
Right. But until you examine that, you will always have Barabas. And you will never be out of that situation.
And I'll be fine with that until it directly affects me.
Yeah. Well, that's
where we are.
But that's the issue right now. It is directly affecting you. You just don't know it.
I don't know it yet.
You don't know it yet.
Once I know it.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
Then I'll see why did I let this good and decent person die.
It's about time that we examine what we accept in our life every single day.
Yes.
Every single day, because we have a choice whether to turn on that TV and look at those Barabas shows, because that's what they are.
Yes.
Or we can spend our same energy in putting toward trying to figure out how I can be the best of me.
Right.
Not living life because I want to be the best of those people on TV, because you're not them. You are who you are. So find out who that is and be the best of who you are.
Exactly.
Well, great discussion, girl. I'm telling you, great.
Give us Barabbas.
Yes, the topic was Give Us Barabbas.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this channel. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Eve Haven. I am Nay.
And I'm Double R. And we'll see you the next time.